देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे कौमारं यौवनं जरा तथा देहान्तरप्राप्तिर्धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति. Just as the embodied soul continuously passes from childhood to youth to old age, similarly, at the time of death, the soul passes into another body. The wise are not deluded by this. With immaculate logic, Sri Krishna establishes the principle of transmigration of the soul from lifetime to lifetime. He explains that in one lifetime itself, we change bodies from childhood to youth to maturity and then to old age. In fact, modern science informs us that cells within the body undergo regeneration. Old cells die away and new ones take their place. It is estimated that within 7 years, practically all the cells of the body change. Further, the molecules within the cells change even more rapidly. With every breath we inhale, oxygen molecules are absorbed into our cells via the metabolic processes, and molecules that were heretofore locked within the cells are released as carbon dioxide. Scientists estimate that in one's year time, about 98% of our bodily molecules change. And yet, despite the continual change of the body, we perceive that we are the same person. That is because we are not the material body, but the spiritual soul seated within. In this verse, the word Deha means the body and Dehi means possessor of the body or the soul. Sri Krishna draws Arjun's attention to the fact that since the body is constantly changing in one lifetime itself, the soul passes through many bodies. Similarly, at the time of death, it passes into another body. Actually, what we term as death in worldly parlance is merely the soul discarding its old dysfunctional body, and what we call birth is the soul taking on a new body elsewhere. This is the principle of reincarnation. Krishna now uses direct human experience to make the deepest spiritual truth accessible. He points out something undeniable. The body you had as a child is gone. The body of your youth has changed, yet you remain. The body transforms continuously, but the experiencer, the one who says, I was a child, remains unchanged. Krishna clearly distinguishes between the body and the one who inhabits it. The body is temporary, the soul is constant. If you accept that you survive childhood and youth, then death is simply another transition. Death is described not as an end, but as a passage, like changing clothes after they wear out. The wise are not shaken by change. They understand that change is the law of the body, not of the self. This verse gently teaches us how to relate to loss. Grief arises when we cling to forms and forget the essence. We suffer not because change happens, but because we resist it. The wise accept change without losing love, duty, or compassion. Krishna is not asking Arjun to become cold or indifferent. He is teaching him to see clearly, so emotion does not overpower wisdom. This verse is often considered the bridge between philosophy and lived experience. It meets us exactly where we are. Sri Krishna has previously declared that the wise do not lament, but the fact remains that we do experience happiness and distress. What is the reason for it? He now explains this concept.